Huh? I'm up! Huh? Whoa, oh, incoming! All right, bigwig, button up, soldier. 1, 2, snap, we're decent. Tie, engage, loop, swoop, and victory knot. Jacket squared, hair heroic. Ready for duty, let's see who's called. This is Bigwig, talk to me.
Good evening, sir. The press corps is assembled and ready for your briefing.
Marvelous! Tell them to brace themselves for brilliance.
Yes, sir.
I'll be there in 2 shakes of a bald eagle's tail. Bigwig out! Once more unto the breach, let's slip the dogs of war! Ladies and gentlemen of the press, grab your pens and strap on your seatbelts, because Uncle Sam's about to paint you a picture in red, white, and blue. When freedom decides to dance, it doesn't tiptoe, it stomps in with steel-toed boots. Great nation, I'm here to report a mission so successful it ought to be carved into Mount Rushmore. Our troops swooped in like bald eagles with jetpacks, checked every objective off the list, and planted the flag before the coffee even cooled. Every objective, check, double check, triple check, and gift wrapped in stars and stripes. Our troops rolled in like a 4th of July parade with night vision goggles. The enemy scattered faster than sparklers in a hurricane. Our operation went smoother than butter on a bald eagle's beak. Every objective met, bagged, and gift wrapped. We flew in, shook hands with destiny, and destiny saluted back. Those who said it couldn't be done are now eating their words with a side of humble pie baked at 30,000 feet by the best pilots on earth. What we do in life echoes in eternity. I will have my vengeance in this life or the next.
Sir, with a tenuous, only hours-old pause to fighting and with sea mines still unaccounted for in the strait, are you prepared to guarantee safe passage for civilian vessels, yes or no?
When I come bearing good news, the ceasefire, crafted with the precision of a Swiss watch by our president, holds strong. And while those gas prices are sitting at, about twice what you'd pay to fill up a lawnmower, they'll be gliding back down to the good old days any minute now. Thanks to the president's masterful negotiating chops, the ceasefire is not only holding, it's signing autographs. Excuse me one heroic second. Well, that's awkward. Quick update from the battlefield. That ceasefire we all cheered, yeah, she sort of tripped, fell, and exploded. So technically the war is back on. Now, before anyone hyperventilates, it's not a big angry war, which I remind you is technically not a war. So for our countrymen, deploying now for just a wee bit longer, in defiance of tyranny, and not at all to distract from the files, you will stay to fight as free men. And free men we are. What will we do with that freedom? We will fight! Yes, some of our brave war fighters may die, but every one of them does so honorably for that chance. That one chance to tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
The war is over, as the president stated. Why are civilian shipping lanes through the Strait of Hormuz still effectively shut down? Major carriers aren't transiting. There's a naval blockade. What are they seeing that you're not?
Let me answer that directly. I've been drilling holes in this earth for 30 years. I've never missed a depth, not once. And by God, I am not gonna miss this one. We will hit 800 feet.
When you weigh the current state of regional stability, energy markets, and security posture against where we started, isn't it fair to say the United States is in a worse position strategically?
We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Sir, what do you have to say about the billions of dollars of stock trades traced to the White House immediately before and after the president makes announcements on the war?
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. Greed is right. Greed in all of its forms. Greed for life, for money, for love, for knowledge. Greed works. And greed, you mark my words, will save this malfunctioning corporation called the United States.
Right, Iran retains enriched uranium stockpiles. Without a verifiable dismantlement, how can you claim there's no remaining nuclear deterrent risk?
We live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns. Who's gonna do it? You? I have a greater responsibility than you could possibly fathom. My existence, well, yes, grotesque and incomprehensible, no arguments there. But you don't want the truth, because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties, you voted for this! You asked for all this! I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a free press. I would rather you just let us do whatever we want to and said thank you and went on your way.
Iran?
You can't handle the truth!
Did you order the code red?
You're goddamn right I did!
Mr. Secretary, are you asking the public to simply trust this assessment despite all visible indicators to the contrary?
More nasty questions from the fake news. You think I'm out of order? I'll show you out of order! You don't know what out of order is! I'd show you, but I'm too old, I'm too tired, I'm too f***ing blind. If I were the man I was 5 years ago, I'd take a flamethrower to this place! Who the hell you think you're talking to? I've been around, you know? And Harry, Jimmy, Trent, wherever you are out there, f*** you too!
Excuse me coming through.
Hello, Senator!
Excuse me coming through. I just got back from my trip, y'all. but I just stopped by to say that I 100% support the ongoing hostilities, and I stand with the president on everything, no questions asked. Whatever he says, that keeps my secret. I'll support him in everything he does, including starting forever wars in foreign lands with zero approval from Congress. Now, let me give a quick shout-out to our dear friends in Mother Russia and their amazing leader, Vladimir Putin, and all the best to him and his own war of aggression. Well, that's all from me. One more time, I take back everything mean I ever said about the president. Keep on fighting that war. Toodaloo, y'all.
Well, thank you, Senator. What a peach! South Carolina, your one lucky state, and his support for the president, a very patriotic 180-degree about-face. There was probably an offer that he couldn't refuse. The senator, he's like an older brother, and I love him. But he should never take sides with anyone against the family again, ever.
Sir, the president has on more than one occasion suggested that we can just take their oil, but critics suggest this would violate international law. Do you have a comment?
Understand, drilling. If you have a milkshake, and I have a milkshake, and my straw reaches across the room into your milkshake, I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. That's what we're doing. We're taking it all.
Sir, given reports that multiple U.S. aircraft, including potentially stealth platforms, have been shot down, how should the public reassess the reliability of our air superiority and stealth capabilities?
Nobody puts baby in a corner. I've got one message for the Ayatollah. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
If stealth aircraft are being detected and engaged successfully, isn't that a direct challenge to one of the core advantages the U.S. military has relied on for decades?
Knows how hard I tried. I have feelings that I can't explain, driving me out of my mind. All my life, I've been so polite, but I'll sleep alone tonight.
Because I'm only Ken. Anywhere else, I'd be a 10.
Sir, commercial insurers still classify the strait as high risk. That has real economic consequences. What's your message to global markets?
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The greatest teacher, failure is. Learning many lessons every day we are.
With respect, sir, oil markets are still pricing in instability. If the threat is neutralized, why hasn't the region normalized?
We all got it coming, kid. It's a hell of a thing, killing a man. You take away all he's got, all he's ever gonna have.
Sir, you just keep quoting movie lines.
Get to the chopper! I'll be back. Hasta la vista, baby. It's not a tumor. Come with me if you want to live. Get out. Do eat now. Stick around. Consider that a divorce.
See, that is just a string of Arnold Schwarzenegger catchphrases.
The fuck do you think you're f***ing with? I run shit around here. You just live here. I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Sir, is everything all right? Are you okay?
Oh, I'm pretty f***ing far from okay. You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? I ain't through with you. By a damn sight. I'm gonna get medieval on your ass.
Regional partners are still reinforcing air defenses. That doesn't signal war over. It signals ongoing threat. Which is it?
This is Sparta! And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger. And you will know I am the Lord when I lay my vengeance